Trench Facts, LA Capone and Op FBG
Butter boy, you been had on that fake ass designer shit, folks. You look like that fake nigga that be walking around with all the chains. Nigga think he Quavo.
I know it make them mad when they see that we up next. On these rappers' ass, got my foot up on all necks. You niggas know problems.
Hey, check it out, gang. Want to see more crazy moments from Red-Handed TV? Follow me now on Twitch.com. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Red-Handed TV, and today we back with another one, gang. Y'all already know what time it is, folks. Check it out. Alright, now before we get into today's video, man, make sure y'all go over to my gaming channel. Y'all know I'm finna ask y'all this shit. Y'all know I'm finna tell y'all this shit. So before I even come to y'all need to just go ahead and head over to Red-Handed Gaming TV. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and comment hashtag Red-Handed TV so I know where you came from, shorty. I want to know if you came from over here and then went over there. You know, I want to see if you in tune with both channels. G, you got to be in tune with my reaction channel. Again, reaction channel and gaming channel, okay? But like, comment, and subscribe, man. We about to get into today's video about LA, man. You know, the legend, folks. I call everybody from the go a legend because I'm biased and I don't get old fuck. Folks had hella potential. He was on his way. 600 was going crazy. Rondo number 9 was going crazy. Take 600 was going crazy. S Dot was going crazy. E-Day was going crazy. And they had the city turned, man. At this time, hold on. I am from Chicago, you motherfuckers. So y'all in the comments, y'all can stop talking that shit, folk. I can speak on whatever I want to speak on, cause I'm from the shit, nigga. Y'all need to mind y'all business, folk. Y'all the ones that don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, folk. But anyway, man, let's get into today's video, man.
Capone in the cuts. I like Capone, fuck 'em up.
Look at C-Day, man. C-Day was in that bitch.
You got 600 boy LA, man. LA Capone, man. Get into him, man. 060 boys, man.
060 boys.
All it's take for me to get the black 8, drop breaks, jump gates, then they put the red tape. Feds on the ass, 59th ain't safe, just a lot of young hotheads, Zach 6 straight. Freedom haters, there's a couple of them left, but don't think shit sweet, cause you can still meet. Fix his ass up if you need a repair, never fall for a bitch, love don't sleep here.
Yeah, it was September 29th, 2012, he got shot the first time.
Right here, these are steps in the studio.
Okay, so folks been shot before. She said the first time.
LA got killed coming out of this door right here. Back door of the studio, one room. He had got finished recording. Brothers stepped down these stairs and walked into that alley right there. And that's when it happened, man. Like, bro, tell my mama and them I love them, bro. I don't think I'm gonna make it. You feel me? Like that.
Ayo squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. When it comes to talent, Chicago has made a name for itself as what many label the place where drill started. But that came with a price. Many with that same talent lived the street life and was murked before they even got a chance to enjoy their success.
Now that I thought about it, I think S Dot had his own shit, 485 for own thing. No, I think he was 600 for. I thought folks used to say that 600 shit for. I think it was both though, but he had his own shit, 485 for.
One such legend in the Chirac streets was LA Capone. Bro was on the way to change the game, but the ops was creeping in the shadows, and from the looks of it, somebody might have backdoored bro and handed him on a silver platter to the ops.
I see
At
you.
the end of his life story, will you come to the same conclusion? Without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Leonard Anderson, also known as LA Capone, came from the south side of Chicago as a kid. His parents were split, so LA became the man of the household with his moms and sisters. From as young as 4 years old, LA was ready to show signs of how smart he was, reading books and playing with rhyming. Between then and the age of 5, he was already showing signs of the rapper he was gonna be.
He had been rapping since like 5 years old.
Damn.
Like just playing around.
LA was spitting bars already as a little jit. Still a youngin', his moms didn't want him to grow
Everybody
up without
always
having time
rapping
with his
when
pops.
they was a kid.
So for 5 years, she sent him out to live with his old man. Moving out there, LA got the chance to get a whole different world and experience life from a different perspective. He was making friends with families that had weight in the hip-hop game, like T.I.'s daughter, who had the group OMG Girls. Around 8th grade, tragedy struck and LA experienced a big loss when his pops passed. He moved back to Chicago when he was around 12 and was in the culture shock returning to the environment back home.
And it's early, 11, 12, 13 and shit, he was living in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He moved back to Chicago in 2010, but like,
He was in the A so long, he actually got a little bit of Atlanta swag.
When he came back home, he was wearing skinny, tight color jeans with chains hanging off of.
Like the biker boy.
Yeah.
LA seemed to disconnect with the trenches, but the hood was in his blood. Bro was back outside like he never left, letting the Capone presence be felt once more. When those teenage years hit, that's when LA started becoming LA for real. His bar game got crazier and his ties to the streets got even deeper and stronger.
He had been rapping since like 5 years old. Like just playing around with it, but he got serious about it in the teenage years. And
he linked up with Rondo number 9 and K600, who was like his ride or die partner.
Don't let that Mac jam, fool. Folks gonna say my Mac don't jam.
It's the Drill Amigos.
Talking about 300s, you know they coming, you know they drumming. Can't wait till the Bureaus come home, bro, won't be on dummy. Pretty Rose.
You forgot the rap, Rondo?
The one we got coming, man. 600, man.
Rondo, man.
Shout out Tay, man.
Black
Y'all see
Disciples
Tay was
gang
in the
became
mix
a
with
part
they
of
ass
him,
while
and
they
he
be
repped
trying to
heavy.
cap.
600 boy LA, man. LA Capone, man. Get it to him, man. OC2 boys, man.
But LA was more than just a rider. You see bro out there thugging it, but behind all of that, bro was an honor student, an MVP football athlete, and he had his diploma. If bro really just focused on
Come
music
on, man.
and not having
We gotta
his
clap
foot
it
in
up
the
for that,
streets,
folks.
ain't no telling how great he would have became. The streets became his second home, and right around the time the music scene in Chicago was taking off, Chief and Dirk and them was popping off, and LA fit right in with the OTF and 300 camp.
Fuck with Dirk. Yeah, that's my homie. That's my homie.
Like without rap shit, real shit.
Without all that, man, let
Hey,
that
this
shit
shit
go.
bigger than rap shit.
Yeah, this
Real
shit.
shit.
Bigger than that shit.
That shit ain't nothing, man. We just
Man,
got.
around 300,
We
600.
finna show motherfucker how to plug.
Bigger than that shit.
From the music that was going on at the time, LA popped out with the first music video for the banger, Murder. The entire gang was in the music video as LA let the ops know if they won't smoke, them bodies is dropping.
You with the sick, get murdered. You talking slick, get murdered.
Trench Facts, LA Capone and Op FBG
Butter boy, you been had on that fake ass designer shit, folks. You look like that fake nigga that be walking around with all the chains. Nigga think he Quavo. Y'all know the nigga that be riding the train, think he Quavo. He be having all the chains and the fake ass designers, folks. Butter, you always got some fake shit on, folks.
Neighbors as babies who were close because their moms knew each other.
Butter said
But
his
when
new
they grew up,
piece.
they became ops due to the gang affiliations, not even knowing they grew up together as babies.
Like Leonard, and I think his name Butter, but I know his mother.
Okay.
His mother is Denise, and she was my neighbor for years. We grew up together, like.
LA kept applying pressure, linking up with the man's Rondo number 9 for tracks like Face Down. The heat just kept coming. LA had the bars, the energy, and he had the melodic flow that had the heads bobbing in the tracks like Some More, featuring Huncho. At first, his moms didn't believe him when he said that he wanted to rap, but once she heard him on 600, he had everything down. His aunt used to pay for the studio sessions, and LA would rip the mic.
It was a few times that he came here without me. He'll just come and be like, hey.
My bad, man. They hit me with that double ads, folks.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying? Just like
finna.
As his buzz
I'm
grew,
finna get
so
my
did
subscribers
notoriety
up so I
in
can get
the trenches,
premium, G.
even being co-signed by the young demon himself, King Von. LA seemed like the next up. Him and his homie Rondo number 9 was making movies and even touring with Dirk.
Man, you been on tour already and shit?
I went on tour with Dirk and shit.
It was up in a good way, but the ops wasn't trying to let the fame be stuck and they tried to take bro out. September 29th, 2012, the ops slid on bro.
September 29th, 2012, he got shot the first time.
According to Tay 600, who was there when he got pulled up, they were chilling on the block walking from 600 to Front Street, but made the mistake of leaving the straps behind. And Op dipped out a store and started busting. Tay and them went one way and LA dipped through another street trying to get away, but the Op wanted him and didn't stop until he hit LA up. By that time, it was like dudes was desensitized and accustomed to the street lifestyle so much that instead of panicking, they was there talking while in the hospital. LA, Capone ate them shots and popped back out like it was nothing. Bro was out with a vengeance with tracks like Play for Keeps with Rondo Number 9 with cameos from Tay 600.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was his age and I ever got shot, folk, my mama would never letting me out the house again, folk. Like, she was already not letting me out there. Well, not trying to let me out there. Man, if I ever would have got shot, boy, eyes would have been on me like white on rice, boy. I would have never seen the light of day again, folk.
In Durkio, L.A. Capone was just
daytime out. They was outside the next day, same day.
What's eerie about what happened next was that he had a convo with his moms about moving to Atlanta because T.I. was hollering at him about signing with Grand Hustle, and he also had label meetings in the works.
Career, he said that Grand Hustle was looking at him and another label was looking at him, and he was supposed to have a meeting.
L.A. never got the opportunity to see where those would take his career, though, because the time on his life was about to come to an end. September 26, 2013, L.A. Capone went to his court appointment to get probation for riding in a Stolo with his squad. His mom spoke with him and got the breakdown of how court went, and L.A. went to the studio after. That was earlier in the day, but L.A. went to another studio later on, and that's where tragedy struck.
I didn't see him anymore. I talked to him a couple of times. And then he went to another studio session where he was, shot at.
That particular studio was giving vibes recently that felt off, but they recorded there before, so they didn't think nothing of it. LA's uncle, Bleak Capone, had a convo with the guy who owns the studio, and they agreed to not let LA come through while other people were there because some chatter was heard by folks wanting to be some drama with LA.
So I pick up, like, we gonna go kick with LA today. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I go pick him up, it's probably like 8 o'clock. I call this dude at the studio. Now me and him had this was really crazy about it. Me and this dude had an agreement like, don't never let my nephew come to this studio when somebody else here. Cause it had already been some shit said prior, you feel me?
Before that day, LA and them was calling old boy to come through, but he wasn't picking up. His phone was off the whole time. They finally got through, but he told them not to come because there was other people that were there. LA wanted to record his song Brother to send it to Dirk and them because he wanted to drop his tape on November 1st.
Call, bam, he broke. Y'all probably ain't gonna wanna come here. I mean, like I know you ain't gonna wanna come here, there's other people here. I'm gonna call you back like 9:30. LA geeking though to get to the studio. He like, man, I gotta get this song did. I gotta get this song did and send it to Dirk. My tape gonna come out on the 1st.
The following day on the 26th, dude calling and telling them to slide through. But what's changed is that when LA got there, other people was at the stoop. LA told Bleak after he dropped him that there were other dudes, so it may not be the best place for Bleak Shorty to be, so he'll handle his biz and hit him up later. That changed Bleak's original plans to stay with him in the stoop. Who knows? If he did, things might have turned out different.
I was gonna go to Hoshi studio with him, nigga. He go upstairs. He up there for like 15 minutes, got me just downstairs waiting. I'm like, damn, bro, what's up? You ain't gonna call and tell him. He like, oh man. Now he tell me like, it's up here, like you probably don't want to come bring the little chick up here or whatever, you feel me? He like, I'm just gonna call you tomorrow, you know what I'm saying?
LA finished recording and went back out the back. LA then went to the stairs and walked down and went out the alley.
Yeah, he was stepped to the studio. LA got killed coming out of this door right here. Back door of the studio, one room. He had got finished recording. Brothers stepped down these stairs and walked into that alley right there.
Damn, Brothers
As
is the
LA
last
was walking
song?
down the alley, his homie JB Bin Laden was on the top of the stairs and saw the ops creeping up and tried to warn LA, but they already got the drop on him and shot him 2 times.
When LA walked out into the alley, JB saw somebody walking up and he saw him like, hey bro, somebody creeping up and Dude walked up and shot 2 times, just like that.
One of the bullets reopened his old wound around his leg where the first bullet was still lodged and the blood was gushing. His homie would rush to his side as LA was losing hella blood on the floor. And it's like LA knew this time was gonna be the last because he told bro, tell my mom and them I love him. I don't think I'ma make it.
Then like I asked JB, like, JB, was he talking? JB like, yeah, he was talking. That made me feel good, but then when JB was like, he said, like, bro, tell my mom and them I love him, bro. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Everybody was rushing to the hospital. Dirk, Tay, everybody. The hospital was about 200 strong, and that's the kind of love that LA had in the streets.
It was so many people, like 200 people, it seemed like.
Mama Capone and everybody else wasn't really bugging at first because the first time LA was hit, it was all smiles and bro was acting normal, so everybody was thinking it was gonna be the same. But the scenery this time started to look different. Homicide detectives was there asking questions and all that jazz.
This time we get there, it's 2 like homicide detectives there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They interviewing us, asking everybody who is you, and all that, you know what I'm saying? The shit just was a whole different feeling, you feel me, from the prior.
And then Mama Capone stepped out of the elevator and heard her mom screaming from way up on the 5th floor.
What's up, everyone? It's Kayla on behalf of Grammarly to tell you all about the free version of the best.
She knew she had lost her son, LA.
Like, soon as the surgeon opened her mouth, it was like,
fast, I'm looking like,
damn.
I'm looking like, who can I grab? Should I grab my mama, my sister, or my nieces, or whoever?
The news messed up everybody. Mama Capone had to step away because it was too much for her to even begin to process or accept. They lost LA.
I don't know, it did something to me. It just like made me shut completely down. They were all up there screaming, hollering, crying. I just got back on the elevator and I went down.
And it's heartbreaking hearing his mom's talk about seeing him on his dying bed because she recalls tear marks by his eyes, and she was wondering if bro tried calling out for her when he was realizing he wasn't gonna make it. As a mom, that can't be easy for you to hear or stomach, man. And that's what these youngins now that don't even live in the hood fail to understand when they're promoting the gang life. People really out here getting hit up, man. Families and moms is really mourning and hurting. LA's homie, Rondo number 9, was going through it, and the perfect opportunity later presented itself to take out the rage on February 14th, 2014, after an altercation happened involving a shorty they knew. Unfortunately, him and C-Day ended up murking the wrong person, an innocent taxi driver, Javon Boyd. They hit C-Day with 38 years and Rondo number 9 with 39 years after being found guilty of the hit. With them numbers, bro will be leaving the jail around 2056. I did a video on Rondo number 9 so you could check it out for the full breakdown of his life in the case. The ops thought they had won, but cops arrested 3 suspects for the hit of L.A. Capone's life: Michael Mays, Mako Buchanan, and Saki Hardy Johnson, aka Lil Mick. All 3 hating on L.A. Capone's shine was found.
Man, I think all these niggas with the Kenwood, folk. At least 2 of them, these 2 niggas. This nigga with the Kenwood. I don't remember seeing this nigga. I think I seen this nigga before too. These niggas might have went. These niggas right here might have went to Kenwood, folk.
Found guilty and sentenced behind bars after they turned snitch when they were saying that they weren't going to get out. They ratted on each other, stating who was the driver, the hitter, and how they got the straps before going to the studio, waiting in the car while watching LA get murked. Everything. The judge dropped 45 years on Buchanan and hit Mays with a 24-year combo. And Lil Mick won the biggest prize of 60 years. Details will reveal that the hitters were affiliated with 051, rivals of 600.
He might
and they
want to hang it up.
Capone in retaliation for their fallen comrade 051 Fathead because he was alleged to be involved in Fathead's hit. LA's legacy lives on in his friends, fam, and his posthumous tapes, Separate Myself and King LA, that keep his impact on the industry alive. LA Capone had just celebrated his 17th birthday a week before he got hit. He would have been right there next to Dirk and them with Mama Capone seeing her son be great, but the street stole that from her and him. Long live L.A. Capone, man.
Long live L.A., man.
And always telling
This shit
jokes,
crazy.
you know, that kind of stuff. Always messing with her, having her hollering and making noise.
And
Folks is really finna be a star,
stay
man.
Smart, stay alert,
Damn, him and
stay
Rondo.
real. I'm out, y'all.
Hell yeah, man. This shit sad to see, man. Cause a lot of these niggas got talent, G. They always finna be something big, man. I feel like the fame shit, it's been a lot of sacrifices, man. Not to say none of them sacrifice. I'm saying along the journey, they lost a lot of people, man, on the way, folks. So I don't know, man. Dirk, your head gotta be fucked up, man. You done lost a lot of your homies on the way, man. But shit, I mean, you made it out, but you know, I don't know. That's the price of, man, you kept going, G. I don't know. This whole thing been a steep price, folks. I mean, to be honest, I mean, y'all was in the streets anyway, so a lot of this shit would have happened regardless, bro. So it's like a blessing that God gave you a talent to try to get you away from that shit. Man, but damn, that shit sad to see, folks, because folks had a lot of talent, G. And folks with a Belize flag, I think that's a Belize flag, folks, because my parents are them from Belize too, G. So folks from the islands, G, used to represent that shit, folks. He was different. He was his own person, man. Brothers, I love that song, folks. That shit crazy. That was the last song he recorded, G. That shit, I love that song, folks. That's my shit. But it's just sad to see, man, a lot of senseless violence, man. Y'all, man, I can't even begin to speak on this shit, folks. But y'all already know, man, long live LA. Free Rondo, free C-Day. I'ma just say free them niggas because they talented and, you know, we fans of the music, man. You know, the other side is the other side. It's always going to be two sides to every story, folks. So, but, you know, just me being a fan of the music, me saying that, folks. No disrespect to no sides, folks. But y'all already know what it is, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if y'all fuck with today's video. And we going to get up out of here, gang. Yeah. One more from RedHandedTV. Head over to RedHandedTV.com now for all exclusive merch. Also, make sure to follow me on all social media platforms to stay updated with all new content. And don't forget to download my new mixtape, Red Tape, on all musical platforms now.